We're live.
Cool. Good morning and happy Saturday to everyone. Thank you for coming to listen to us, ladies. Um, yeah, let's get started. We're gonna go into intros and what you've been playing this week. So, Miss Delilah, why don't you go first?
Yeah, so for me, it's been a pretty short week as far as like game is concerned. Only thing I've been able to kind of jump into has been Destiny 2. But yeah, good to be here. Thanks for everyone for joining us in the chat and whatnot. And yeah, so that's it.
Really quick, how do you like any of the changes that's on Destiny
I
2?
love it. I like the because before you heard my series of complaints. But I'm liking the seasonal like stuff because I feel like if we don't get an Ingram or an exotic or anything like that in your playthroughs, at least you ranking up your season rank or however that thing is like how it works, and you at least you get something out of it. So that makes me feel a bit better about the whole grind. I just finished Shadowkeep. I mean, I'm a bit behind, and
Oh, how did you like Shadowkeep?
meh.
Oh, well, see, I'm glad I didn't buy it. I'm glad I didn't buy
Because
it.
it was fun.
Whatever, ladies. She was like, "That's why I didn't buy it. That's why I didn't buy it."
No, it was fun. It was just like, I felt like it was kind of, you playing through the same bosses that you beat in the first game. I thought that was cool and neat the way they tried to do it, but I expected more, I guess. My expectations was a little bit higher than what I got. But I still have fun, and like I said, I feel like my character, like I'm finally improving in the game. Cause I swear to you, in the single playthrough, I got like 3 exotics, and like I'm like, yo, they make it up for lost time because I swear I would play that game so much and so often, and I feel like I wouldn't ever get like anything worth my time, you know. Uh, so it's just, and that gameplay is it's so good. It's hard to.
Cry.
Yeah, that gunplay, the gameplay for it is just it's just really good, and so um yeah, it's
But
good
you
to
haven't
get
done any multiplayer, right? Like, because I
No,
know
I
I heard
haven't.
that Trials is back, right?
Yeah, I haven't done any multiplayer, but I mean, you all know me about that too. Like, I'm not big on that whole competitive scene type stuff. If it ain't co-op, like I'm not really that big into it. Um, but yeah,
All right, lady. Why don't you go next? What have you been playing and do your intro?
Hey everyone, this is me, Lady Infamous 415. You already know. Good morning. And I've been playing. I haven't been streaming as much because work got in the way, but I've been playing off stream. Last night, I'm playing Grand Theft Auto 5, playing a Doomsday heist with 2 people, me and another person. You know how hard it is when you're supposed to have 4. So, play a little Doomsday heist. It felt good just to hear the new radio stations. I'm like, Megan Thee Stallion it's on the radio on Grand Theft Auto 5. I'm like, okay. They put out a couple of new stations. Mind you, since the last time I played, they already got the casino heist and the Doomsday heist that I haven't done yet. And I still have like my little businesses like the nightclub and the motorcycle club and the regular business friends, stuff like that. And then I noticed people playing Yakuza 0 on my TL on Twitter. So I was like,
That's because it's on Game Pass.
it's on Game Pass. I was like, you know what? Let me like dibble dabble, ask a few people about the game. It is
Yakuza.
I'm sorry?
I said Yakuza. Go ahead.
Yeah, Yakuza, yes. So I played Yakuza 0. I got like maybe 3 hours in. And it's like a soap opera or a gangster movie, but in a Japanese setting, Japan setting. It's like a neighborhood in Japan, and they got a bunch of gangs and stuff, and they all fighting for this small piece of lot in the neighborhood. So that's pretty much is the story, right? Gameplay, it feels good to mash on those buttons and doing those combos. I'm on easy and I still die, so I'm glad I got it on easy because it was like if you're new to Yakuza, your best bet is to go on easy, and then when if you play the later versions of it, then you could probably go on normal.
Can you still unlock achievements with the easy rep on easy?
Yeah.
Mode? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, bet. That's always my caution when I play games on easy. It's like, man, am I gonna get achievements with this? Like,
they're gonna give you the easy achievements, but like easy
Oh,
mode
okay.
achievement, but I won't get like normal if they have it, you know. I played Dishonored 2 a little bit. I just got started with Emily Caldwell. Um, I'm liking that game, but I'm straight high chaos. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna be sneaking. I'm not gonna be saving nobody. It's everybody in it. Everybody who hostile is gonna get this work. I'm telling you. But it's good to go through that story as well. Thursday, I played Forza. Forza race night with K Mega and the
Nice.
Dawn.
K Mega played dirty.
Oh,
He do. He be hitting you and shit.
Well, there, Honeycomb.
it's a racing game, though.
Yeah, but he be playing bumper cars.
Oh, wow.
Man, we was playing as a team and we lost. I'm like, man, we drove horrible, but we had fun, and
That's good.
it was good to play different games and stuff like that. So, and I'm also playing. I'm playing my main squeeze, Modern Warfare. I just got the AK-47 gold. It looks so gorgeous. So Two Tacos Boy class is retired. So I'm off to Crab Legs, which is the Kalo assault rifle. What are you laughing for?
I love it.
Yeah, because I'm like tacos and crab legs.
I'm hungry today.
Okay, no, cause my M41 class is Big D Energy class. So my AK-47 was Two Tacos Boy. That's how you're supposed to say it. So the next one is called Crab Legs, and then the next one is called Twitch Chat and 420 Cookies. That's how it's. I mean, why not change the name of the class? How you
She do this every time. Come on, y'all should be used to this, but now she always.
I'm always. I would be.
Yeah. So also, I got invited to do a tournament. My first tournament is today, like a little after this podcast. I tried to ask the owner and sponsor of the tournament if I can be able to promote it yet. He said not yet because he wants to make sure that like everything is ready to show when he shows it. So as soon as I get the green light on that, I will definitely let you guys know where I'm gonna be streaming at, where the tournament's happening, the points, all that good stuff. Now, what else did I play? I didn't play nothing else. That was it.
All right. What about you, Charisse? What you been up to?
I have been playing Division and more Division, trying to get ready for this expansion that drops. Next week?
I mean, like, what do you have to do to get ready if they're not really like dropping anything new? Like,
well,
as far as the gear issue.
Well, gear-wise, gear sucks. Gear still sucks. Story-wise, they have released the Coney Island update, which is kind of the prologue to the expansion.
Okay.
Which is episode 3 if you bought the season pass. But it's a prologue to the actual expansion. And so it's all story. It's a story mission. You could replay it for a new loot that they just added, and then but it's still if you're 500, you're 500. There's literally you're basically just switching weapons. If you want a shotgun, if you want a rifle, there's no increase in the power of it. It's just if you want different types of weapons. So I've been playing that. They've updated. They've added new collectibles to the game. New little secret missions that you have to find. So I've been going through back alleys trying to do all that. Basically, my collector instincts kicked in, and Division filled that up nicely for me. So that's what I've been playing. And then I've also just started playing Bless Unleash. It's a new MMO that the early release dropped this week if you paid extra, which unfortunately I did. But I'm somewhat.
Unfortunately, though,
You said it was like $80 though, right?
It was $80.
Wow.
For
the expansion pack.
I am because it was more polished in the beta than it is in the actual release of the game.
You got the Founders Pack, right? I've been watching that closely. I've been looking for a good MMO to jump into, so I've been trying to watch Blessed Unleashed closely.
Wait a couple of weeks. You can't do dungeons. Like, the whole point of MMOs is the MMO part. You can't matchmake with people in this game right now, but you could in the beta. Like, how is that possible? it's not really explaining. It's explaining. I'm still early in the game. I'm on level 11, and it's not really explaining all the things that you need to do in a way that I think a newcomer to an MMO needs to realize that, to understand it. The powers, the actions are pretty. The customization is nice. Like, this is a very customized game. Like, it's up there with Black Desert Online, but the action is so much better. Between this and probably PSO, these are going to be my two main games this year. But again, you gotta get the dungeon part and matchmaking right. How you not have that in a MMO? Like, you could do it in the beta, but you can't play with people in the actual game. I'm confused.
Yeah, I was gonna say, with all the issues you're talking about, I don't see how it's gonna be your main game.
Well, I'm hoping
Right, yeah.
that because we're still having server issues. I just want to point that out also. We're still having server issues. Mind you, now they had one closed beta and two open betas for this game before it actually released. And it was better in the beta than it was now, and this is the official release. Yeah, it's not good. It's not looking good for this.
Hey man, Sharice, just like someone pointed out in the chat, like you do got PSO coming soon, so.
Oh yeah. And I'm gonna unfortunately probably drop money on that too. I don't know. I just expect more, and it's a solid B right now. I'm gonna give you that solid B.
B? Okay, I was expecting worse than a B.
If I can,
Yeah,
get
like, are you like
it'll be a
giving it
straight
more?
A.
Like,
Yeah.
are you giving it like some extras? Cause
Yeah,
I don't
expectation?
know. Yeah.
No. Well, let me think, because you can still play brand. Like, say if people are in the area, you can join with them and like kill certain enemies, but you can't join a group and
I
do it
see,
together.
like a party kind of thing.
Like a party, you can't join a party.
Yeah.
There's stuff that the system, the money, like if you want to, there's different tiers. Right now I'm at tier 4 because I bought the founders pack. So that was $79, $80. Good. I'll find it.
That's a lot.
I've spent worse. But if you want the highest tier, they want you to drop $5,000.
How much?
5,000 what?
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah,
US dollars?
5,000. Yes,
I mean, that's
for the
tripping,
highest
man.
tier.
Oh.
Sometimes
And why is somebody talking about, I've already seen pictures of it in game already. Somebody's already dropped this money.
And this
Stop
is for
playing.
this new game that you're talking about?
It just came out like Wednesday.
That don't. You sure?
Oh, no.
That's not current game, like in-game currency. That's
No,
US dollars.
no.
Right,
That's
because I'm
US
like, they gotta
dollars.
be chips. Like,
I will. You know what? I will look at it right now because I was like, y'all is crazy. Like, and it's supposed, on the plus side, it's supposed to be over time. So it's not like, oh, if you buy something here, this is going to increase your rank. It's called your prestige rank. So my prestige rank is I'm rank 4 in it. So you get different. It's kind of like a season pass, but it doesn't. So, but this game also has a season pass. I just want to point that out also.
Yeah.
And that's exclude. Okay, so wait, the $80 is excluding the season pass as well.
So I would have to pay another whatever amount for the season pass for this game.
So for the founders pack that they charged you $80 for, you literally just got to play earlier.
I got three mounts, 2 costumes, a bunch of gold, and one of the main in-game currency, because gold is not even, there's like 4 different currencies.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I got some stones to increase my weapons, but basically just a 15-day early start was the main thing, because I can already see that it's gonna need it. Because if everybody joins this game day 1, servers are gonna crash like it's gonna fall like candy. This is ugly. You can't there's still lag, there's input lag, there's the whole party issue. Like, oh my god. Like, there's a lot of good things about this game, but they're not working as they should, and when they work like they should.
I mean, I have the founders pack. I just haven't played it. I'm scared. Now you're making me like don't even want it.
It's good if you could, and make it so, but what it is, there's only one server for, like, in PSO when we did the beta, they had 4 different ships that you can get on. There's only one.
Maybe because they haven't officially released yet. Like,
is that what it is?
I don't know. I'm just speculating. I mean, I don't know.
So there's like one server for North America and then one server for like Asia, and that's it.
Right.
And so, and you can switch to the other one, but again, if everybody's, if one is down, everybody's over in the other one, so that's going to be down soon too. So it's like you're not helping yourself here.
Well, I will wait and see if it comes on Game Pass.
Hey, it'll be free in 15 days.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'll be waiting for, because that sounds crazy. And even like once you get into the game, it sounds like it's like, yeah.
My daughter was watching me play yesterday, and I was trying to turn in this quest and this man, and it was two of the same man. You know how Agent Smith in the Matrix was like bending and stuff, and it was like three of him. That's what the character in the game looked like. My daughter was cracking up. She was like, "Mama, he looks drunk," and I was like, "Yeah." I had to literally shut down the game and then shut down my Xbox and turn it back on for me to load back and turn in this quest.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna go ahead and. Well, I guess I haven't talked about what I've been playing.
Yeah.
I've been basically playing Apex every night with my squad, Fozzie and Stitch. And I played a little bit of Division with CHAREECE. My issues with Apex right now is that, for ranked, it seems to be having issues with people's hitboxes. Bangalore, I don't know. They have some issues. I'm hoping that they iron them out, but I am excited that they have a new event already coming. So season 4 just dropped, a couple of weeks back, and they already had their duos event for Valentine's Day. And then now they're having another event coming out this Tuesday. If you guys didn't catch that, it looks like, well, I'll wait into let's not talk more about that. All right. So let's see. Let's get into these topics and why I pressed on Discord that never came up and I didn't notice. Yeah, that's awesome. All right. 1 second, y'all.
How's everybody doing this morning? Shout out to Drizzy. Shout out to Sinister. Shout out to Same Old Primal.
Yes. We see y'all. Thank you for
shout out to Mitchie.
Yes.
Cyrus Burke and Rob. Thank you guys for coming through this morning. We appreciate it.
All right, so
they ain't there at the bottom.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, go ahead. You got it.
James, I ain't forget about you. Coupon, I see you, girl. You're X-Man. What's up?
All right, so our first topic for today is GDC has been canceled.
Man,
yeah,
my heart hurts.
Man, this is some BS, man. I'm okay. All right, I'm a little salty because I don't get to see Delilah in 3 weeks.
I know, man.
My calendar says Delilah week. It says Delilah week. But we gotta be cautious. We have to be concerned about people's health. That is what's more important.
Yeah.
And it's gonna this is the pattern that's gonna happen now with companies now. And at first, when I first heard Sony talking about they ain't coming because of it, I'm like, man, they ain't really got nothing to show, and I'm just gonna dust it off. But now you have Facebook and Square Enix and a whole convention to shut down it's and also all the Microsoft events are canceled too.
Yeah, it's I'm still dealing, because that's gonna be my first GDC. I was looking forward to that. Looking forward to hanging out with Lady, because that's her city. So I made all these plans. I got my fits ready and everything. You know what I mean? Got my hair game on point. Like, I'm ready. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. And so now it's just like, dang, I have to, now the only thing I have to kind of plan for and look forward to is E3. But yeah, with Microsoft pulling out, Epic pulling out, Activision, Unity, those are typically big presenters at GDC. And so that was kind of like the nail in the coffin for it. And so they actually decided to postpone it. Is what they didn't full blown cancel it, but they just postponed it to possibly in the summer. And as we all know, that's a hard time because in the summer you have other conventions like E3, Gamescom, and then shortly after that you have Tokyo Game Show. So it's gonna have to kind of fit in where it can, between all of that. But
It better be after March 12th.
yeah, yeah,
I'm sorry, not March 12th, June 12th. June 12th.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it will be just because they won't be able to like
compete. Yeah,
they have to be able to send people, you know, to those things.
They can probably do it in July or August.
yeah. And you know, so I feel like this, you know, what's strange about this whole situation is I feel like this cancellation, it may help E3 because now this is going to be one of the only other places all the developers going to be able to get together across the industry. So I mean, I don't know, we'll see. I don't know, I was looking forward to it, as you all know, planning for it. You know, I had already spent my monies and all that stuff, you know, mostly for just like stuff I was taking and you know, getting prepping for and stuff like that. It was some panels and sessions I wanted to sit and listen to for my own benefit. So I'm a little bit bummed, but at the same time I understand. And yeah.
How you feel about it, Boogie?
Yeah, it's disappointing. I wasn't going to be able to go this year, but still at the same time, I know that a lot of people are excited to go here, and typically we get some type of news coming out of GDC. So basically, you know, we won't be getting that this year. So, and you know, I don't know. I'm hopeful that next month we'll have a better idea of how this coronavirus is going to keep affecting, you know, cons and really just being out in public in general. Y'all can hear me, right?
Yeah, we heard you. We heard you.
Okay.
We just paused.
Right. Yeah. CHAREECE did. Yeah.
Quiet.
I don't know, because I'm thinking like, 'cause maybe now we need to apologize to Sony.
No, we don't.
Now, wait. If everybody else has concerns about this virus, then maybe Sony is not just scared to show stuff. Maybe they are actually thinking about their employees' health. You know, maybe they were just the first, or maybe they were just like, hey, let's just use this as an excuse because we ain't got shit. I don't know, but it is nice that these people are thinking about their employee health, because I know some jobs be like, you know what, I don't care, y'all finna go to work anywhere. So I hope they do take the precautions. Everybody use your hand sanitizer, wash your hands, people.
My hands so dry because I wash my hands so many times.
Say like, don't cough on people. Just be safe. Again, think of it as the flu. The things you do to protect yourself from the flu, do it the same thing for this right here.
Yeah. I mean, you know what's interesting is like, even, you know, with Microsoft, they had like precautions they were putting in place for, you know, as far as like hand sanitizer, helping people, you know, learn how to stay safe and things like that. And so I like, you know, you guys know, I was hoping for to the very last minute, like, oh, yo, this thing is still going on. So man, when I got the email a few days ago, I'm like, oh my God.
I was like, no. I got the email at work. I was like, I'm sorry, y'all, but you know the corona is messing us up, and we can't go there to see y'all. And we appreciate your support for our company. We just can't go, cuz they didn't say it like that, but that's what they said.
Basically, yeah. I mean, because you know, they had the women gaming rally, they do the Blacks in gaming rally, Latino X, they do all of them. Like it's you know, they cater those events for the fans, for the people, you know, for game developers and stuff like that. So, and what was cool about this year, I was gonna be at like there and also like work in the booths there for the Blacks in Gaming and Women in Gaming rally. So it'd just been cool to be on the other side of the table, you know what I'm saying? So that just would have been fun. But whatever, you know. I'm still a little bit salty, but it is what it is.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you like this: if they people saying E3 dying, well, you know what? I already put my money on a dying fast.
Right.
So
if I'm gonna be at the last, if this is the last one, let me be at the last one then.
I mean, thank you, because I would try to make the best of every situation. You know what I mean? So like, we're gonna go to Walgreens. We're gonna make sure I'm gonna buy some cute ass masks, like maybe some Japanese style masks from Amazon. We're gonna make sure we stock up on, make sure we precautions and stuff like that. But I'm not gonna let like the media or like fanboyism or people that just don't like E3 or
their favorite platform is not being gonna be
being negative about it. You know what I'm saying? Because just because E3 died doesn't mean that people don't want to go. That doesn't mean that people saved up money for months just to go here to have somebody say, "Oh, it's dead. I'm gonna make it pop. Let's go."
I know, because you all know, I go to hang out with you all, eat some good food, talk, attend a couple parties. It's, to me, E3 is bigger than just the convention itself.
Right.
And also, just being a fan of gaming in general, I like to be in that atmosphere and just talk with other people, and we all there for the same reason, right? And so it's always a good time. I've only had maybe one occasion where I went and felt like it was a waste of my time. That was one year when it was like extremely small. They had kind of scaled it down, very significantly, to where it's kind of like closed off to anybody. Really, you had to know somebody
Yeah.
to know somebody to even get in. But in recent history, I still had a great time. So I mean, for me, it's very much alive. I know can only speak from my own personal experience and perspective, but I mean, 66,000 people last year. That's a lot of people. So when people say it's dead, I'm like, I saw 66,000 people. How, fam?
Right.
How is it dead? Like, I still had to stand in lines to get my coffee at Starbucks. I still had to wait to get seated when I had wanted to go to get a meal. Like, it felt like a lot of people still there, and I feel like people who say that are usually those who just haven't been. They go about what somebody else said, and so they don't, they didn't see it for themselves, or like I said before, it's their favorite platform is not showing up to show out. So
Yeah, I agree. I really hated that, when they started saying, E3 is dead, because I feel like, we're there, and maybe it's not like it was for the people who have been going for like 20 plus years.
right.
What I keep saying, because I hear like people like, "Oh, I've been going since so and so," and I'm like, okay, well, that's good for you, but as people who have just started going, it's still something we enjoy,
Yeah, another thing too, like media has a different experience from people. Like that's the thing. People in media, they usually have a completely different experience than the general public that go, because they have meetings they got to try to get to. They have to try to see this, that, and that person, and they're constantly moving around. They have a completely different experience, and I've been on both sides of that. So it's like, if anybody has a perspective on this, I do. And it's just like when people say stuff like that, I take a little slight offense to it, because it's like, I seen all the people. Like, we remember, y'all remember that Mixer Dome line? Like, come on,
Right.
we was all standing in that Mixer Dome line. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, but as soon as you got in the Mixer Dome line, you could have chilled there for hours, sit in the
That's
table,
it.
charge up your
That's
phone, had a little snack, watch people play Apex. Oh my God, the AC was blasting.
Yeah.
I think that was one of the best exhibits for me last year, versus what was in the convention.
Yeah, I agree. Like, I don't know. We'll see what ends up happening, but
Right.
I feel like it's just the old heads complaining,
Because
So-
I mean, people are afraid of change. I'm curious to see what they're gonna do different though, because they keep talking about these new experiences and we changing things up. So I'm curious to see what they do now. The ESA has done this in the past where they've made significant changes, and have done it successfully when when they were scaling up, scaling down, scaling back up. So I'm curious to know what these new things gonna be, and especially with the Coliseum and stuff like that. Now that Jeff is no longer hosting the Coliseum or producing it, however, I don't know exactly what his role was, but regardless,
Fanboy.
I just no. I just wanna I wanna experience it for myself. And like I said, if this the last one, then I definitely want to be like, yo, and I went to the very last one. Like, and if that's what it is, and I feel like what they should do with E3 is start making it and like hosting it in different cities like Florida, Georgia, or Texas, and just start moving it around, kind of like the
E3 tour.
E3 tour, or like the NBA draft. Because not NBA draft, NFL draft, like how they move that around, like bring money, because it just brings money and value to different cities. I think that would be a good look. So.
Yeah, I know that. What was I gonna say? That now I lost my train of thought. I'm sorry, y'all.
It's all good.
Yeah. Well,
We'll hope to come back to you. And
yeah, maybe. Typically doesn't work for me, but for everyone who's familiar with Treyarch Studios,
You already know.
yeah, we know that they work on, Call of Duty, and it looks like their co-studio head is departing this week. Jason Blundell, I think that's how you say his name.
He was the studio head, right?
Yeah, co-studio head.
Okay.
But it sounds like he mainly worked on a lot of the zombies. And if you've noticed, the last 2 games haven't had zombies, right?
The Call of Duty Black Ops 4 did have zombies.
So you just put 2 and 2 together, huh?
And
no, I just, I think that they're like starting to go away from it, right?
Right.
I'm biased. I'm biased as hell on this topic because Treyarch Zombies is the bestest. I grew up playing these zombie games, like into adulthood playing Treyarch Zombies. So the last 2 installments of the zombie maps were a little bit off the distance from the original 4 of Call of Duty Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2 zombies. They wasn't like Black Ops 4 zombies was not as popular as Black Ops 3 zombies, and I hope it's not saying it's like an end of an era, but dang man, those are endurance matches. So you have to like sit down and literally play around over and over and over again to the highest round you can be able to stand till the zombies eventually overrun and kill you, and to have ideas and stories to revolve around that. It's tough, especially doing a whole storyline on 4 characters that you don't even know when you have 2 when you have the original 4 that you grew up with. Now Mob of the Dead, best like off the story, but everybody else was high. So I don't know what he's gonna do. I wish him the best. Pour out a 40 for the homie because he really did good on the Treyarch Zombies.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens because they don't say anything about like where he's going or anything like that. So
I hope he's doing some zombie games, but probably not. Most likely he'll probably like dip or something.
I've always wondered that, like, why they've had the zombie games, why not make a full-blown zombie game? Why won't they do that?
Just I don't know. Yeah, I mean, maybe because they want to differentiate themselves. I mean, there's a ton of games that just y'all ain't tired of killing zombies. Like, I want to kill aliens and some other junk too now. Like, I feel like okay, we've gotten a lot of zombie games over the few years, so let's do something different. They ain't got to be all zombies, fam. I'm just saying.
Yeah. I mean, I mainly threw this in because I knew that lady would, be very passionate about hearing that, someone from her Call of Duty genre is like gone, I wonder how it's going to affect Treyarch moving forward, things like that. But I'm not as familiar with this particular guy, so
I got to put you on some zombies. I got to put you on some
play zombie. Like, it's cool.
It's cool. Yeah. I be hyping it up, but I know not a lot of people like it, but it's cool.
Was there anything else you wanted to add to this? So, any speculation you think where he might land, or you think he's just like all the way retired?
I think that's a lot. That's 10 years. That's a lot. He probably wanted to chill for a minute and probably do something different that's not zombie related. Is
he still a fairly young guy? Like, 'cause sometimes that could tell you a lot. Like,
in his picture, he looked like he's 34, 35. So he might just chill, take a long vacation and figure out where he's going to go next. I don't think he's like done.
All right. Well, the next topic is, I guess my topic, because Apex Legends is bringing their new event called System Override, and it's going to basically bring back Kings Canyon, which it seems like for season 4 they're doing a lot. I don't know if you guys knew, but like last week they brought back Kings Canyon for a couple of days, and then in a particular mode you can play, and then they already announced that halfway through the season that the ranked is going to go to Kings Canyon. So basically halfway through the season, you're going to have a soft reset with ranked. If you've gotten to platinum, you'll stay at platinum. If you've gotten above platinum, you're going to be reset to platinum. And so you'll be playing on the Kings Canyon map, which is the original map. But this new season looks like it's going to bring a bunch of new alter egos, it seems like. So the characters have these alter egos that are coming. And I don't know. I'm for it, I'm always ready for new loot, new skins, different ways to play this game. What it brings too is that there's going to be this new shield. So the shield is white, right? But as you get kills, it upgrades itself.
Yeah, I watched the trailer on that and I saw that. I thought it was interesting.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Right? So I'm looking forward to that, That's my main game. I don't know why. I can't tell you why, but keep sucking me in.
Do you only play ranked, or do you also play like just casually?
Sometimes we'll warm up with casual. The regular ones to them, and then we'll go into ranked. Sometimes we'll just hop straight into ranked, but right now I'm primarily playing ranked because I'm trying to get the platinum. I'm at gold 2 right now.
Gotcha.
How many ranks are they?
They go, so there's bronze, silver, gold, platinum. Then there's, I think, one above platinum, which I can't remember the name, and then there's master, and then Apex Predator. And Apex Predator is the top one. They only give it out to the top 500 of each platform.
Wow.
Yeah, and then I guess because it's the top 500, if you aren't staying, on top of it, somebody can boot you out, and you'll no longer be an Apex Predator. Mm-hmm. And with the Master and Apex Predator, you get a special stream behind you as you drop down off the ship, so everybody can know that you are not to be fucked with. But yeah, I don't know. Nobody else really plays with me though, so no other comments. No.
I just think it's cool. I play, but I'm not as good as Boogie. And I am never playing ranked because I am not going to get cussed out.
You're not gonna get cussed out.
Y'all know it's gonna be.
It costs me now to just join a game, so I don't play around.
See? So no, we're not gonna do that. But the fact that they are this ranking system is so awesome. If you are not truly, you have, even when you reach it, you have to continue to play and make sure you stay on top of your stuff. If you're gonna get knocked down, that's awesome. That makes you continue to improve your skills. And I like that.
Yeah, I've noticed too, as we're ranking up, that the way you play the game has to adjust, because right now we can tell that a lot of people have the same strategy as us because we're at the level where, everyone is a decent player, So we have to adjust our strategy to be able to win. So that makes the game interesting. It's not just the same old. You have to really pay attention now. If that makes any sense. And I don't know. Hopefully one day I'll get Delilah to play.
Good luck with that.
Good luck with her. Good luck with that, man.
Good luck with that.
Hey, Delilah, when the last time you played Call of Duty?
Ooh,
you can time it.
Which game would be more a question?
I'm scared.
I mean, I wish I could get Lady to play more too, because I feel like she would be good at this game, but I think that if she doesn't win, then she's like, I just spent 15 minutes and I don't win,
Yeah, well, no, when I say I'm scared of y'all. I ain't scared of the game. I'm like, y'all, they trying to strong arm me into playing. Dude, I'm scared of y'all.
But we hold your hand when you go, though. That's the problem. We ain't gonna cuss you out. We're not gonna be like, damn, Delilah, why you didn't get that kill? Because we know you're not a shooter. So
I like shooters. I'm more of a
Destiny shooter.
I love Halo, and I love the story, and I'm big on the campaigns of these games. I like I like the Call of Duty campaign, and I'm just more of I don't the competitive scene has never been my jam. Like I've always been big on, let me get into the story, let me get fully engaged and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's me. I'm more, even though I play multiplayer games, I will single player all day long.
Yeah, like different stuff for different folks. Like I don't know the phrase if it strokes for different folks. I don't know how you say it, but whatever. It's just that's just always been my thing. Like, because it's for me, I can with single player campaigns, like I can control the pacing. Like I can be like, okay, I'm gonna put in an hour now, and put in 2 hours, and I'm gonna bounce out and just do something else. When it comes to competitive games, like once you get into those, you can't, if somebody comes to the door, you really can't leave. Like, man,
Mm-hmm.
go answer the door. You have to yell at somebody else to go do something. It's like
It does that all the time. It gets on my nerves. Like,
it's like
oh, the wife is calling me. I'm like, you can't leave right now. though.
so it's just I don't know. I mean, I can't say that I fully just don't play those type games because I have in the past. I used to be big on Halo multiplayer and Gears multiplayer. It's just that in recent history, I just haven't been able to jump into it outside of like, doing Destiny every now and again, Crucible and Destiny
Right.
every once in a while. And even then, I had like an agenda, like, oh, I'm just trying to get this power gear so I can, do something else. So
I mean, but why do you want power gear if you're not gonna,
I mean, come on now, the Destiny grind. I love that junk, man. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
It's I can hate that. I can hate that game one day and then like I'm back on Destiny in like 2 weeks. It's a weird like love hate relationship I have with that title.
That's
Um,
Destiny. That's
yeah. So
Destiny.
it's like as soon as they do something, I'm like, yo, I gotta get this new gear. I gotta
Right.
grind for it, blah, 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 and then I'll be pissed and be like, okay, I'm not touching this game. Like it's just one of those things. And it's the gameplay. It has that Destiny has that classic Halo feel for first person shooters,
Mm-hmm.
and for me, it's like no other game feels like that. Like it just the feel for me is super. It's important. Like um, the smoothness between transition between your abilities and shooting. I don't know, but I mean, I'm not gonna 100% rule it out because there's only certain games that 100% rule out, and that's like Rocket League and junk like that. But
Yeah, I can't play that.
yeah,
I remember trying to play it when we had our contest, and I was like, oh my god, I
yeah,
can't.
it started giving me a headache, all that spinning and yeah, nah. But yeah, maybe it's on my maybe list. Who knows? Who knows?
All right, so one of the next big topics I wanted to talk about was Disney kind of quietly rolled out a new CEO this past week. So for a while, we've had Bob Iger. He's the one who acquired Marvel, and then Lucasfilm, as well as 20th Century Fox. He's basically been, the biggest builder, we've had for Disney. And regardless of your feelings with Disney, they're kind of, the number one media producer out there right now. They're the big dog in the pen. But so it looks like the new guy is another Bob, which is hilarious. Right? But yeah, so the only thing that I have an issue with this is that Bob Iger was supposed to stay until 2021
Mm-hmm.
and then be like a CEO, I don't know what they say, like counselor or consultant type thing. So he would sit on the board
Right.
and do more of like the creative stuff, not day-to-day management type stuff, right? So it's kind of weird that without any warning, they're just like, all right, I'm stepping down, so you wonder what's happening there. And then the new guy, Bob Chapek, I worry about him because mainly what his role has always been is finding out ways to package things.
Like you talking about like group things together, like.
So you remember back in the day when you bought Disney videos, and all of a sudden they would be out for a certain amount of time, then they would go to the vault.
I hated
Right.
that. Oh, I hated that.
That is his baby.
Oh,
he was the guy who came out with that vault strategy where things would come out for a little while, and then they would go to the vault, and then they will come out as some platinum edition or, you know, Mickey edition with like a little bit of extra features, and, you know,
so pretty much a revenue poacher, basically.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's exactly right. So that's what I see with him. So, and he is also the one who he's done more parks. So he's the one who rolled out is it Shanghai? It's not Shanghai.
Shanghai Disney?
Yeah, I think so, right? So he's the one who rolled that out. He's also the one who changed the Tower of Terror into the Galaxy's Edge. But we're just concerned that he is more for maximizing profits and not maximizing guest experiences. You know, the biggest thing with Walt was always the experience you had at parks, you know, the experience you had with Disney. And I feel like a lot of times with these companies, when their father leaves, you know, it's all about maximizing profits. And I worry now, because I don't know if any of you guys know, but the last 5 years, Disney has gone up on tickets every year.
I saw that they're like pushing like $200 now.
Right. Which they used to not. Like, it used to be like, you knew that if tickets were whatever price, you knew that they weren't going up for at least 3 to 4 years, you know? And now we've seen that they've gone up, and that they've also changed how many days you can even come into the park, and changed the restrictions on you going into both parks. So as an annual pass holder, you used to be able to go to both parks each day or whatever. And now they've separated out where you have to go look at a calendar and see what park you can go into each day. You know, some days you'll be able to go into both parks, but then during peak seasons, you're only going to be able to go into California Adventure, not into Disneyland.
Right.
Yeah. So I don't know. I worry about this guy. I don't know how you guys feel. Especially with like so much, you know?
The one that's leaving. Okay, he did the expansion with the properties, with the buying up the studios and stuff. I feel like this new dude needs to just sit back and follow the original game plan for a while before he starts making changes himself. Because you don't want to come in and drastically change things to the point where, hey, we know exactly who to blame for this. I'm sure he wants to put his own spin on it because now he's the person in charge. But Disney already has max profits. Like, again, TV side, movie side, theme parks, they are basically number one. If not, they're close to it. Just keep the boat steady for a while and then jump out on a ledge or something. But don't try to rock it too quickly.
Yeah, you know, so we have Star Wars, Marvel, Pixar, 20th Century Studios, all under the Disney umbrella now, and that was Iger, you know. And now, you know, they talk about Iger, you know, as like, you know, he's a legend, you know, as far as CEOs go, because he was able to bring all these, you know, IPs under one roof. But with this new guy, you know, with Disney Plus, you wonder, is he going to try to bring some type of vault strategy to Disney Plus? You know, like you just wonder, you know, because I don't know.
If that happens, I will cancel it, because the whole point of me having Disney Plus is I can watch everything Disney has.
Right.
Because I watch stuff from the 80s. I'm watching movies from the 70s. I don't want it. Oh, this is going to go away for like 6 months. Then we might bring it back. I don't want to have to look at a release schedule to see when I can watch Pollyanna again. Or, you know, I just want to watch it.
Yeah, I don't know. You know, what about you, lady?
You know how I feel about Disney, man. For him to like schedule to, so I'm understanding that he's scheduled to leave like sooner. He's scheduled to leave, and then he was going, but he left sooner, right? That's
right.
What I got. So there's something that must have happened that made him say, "F it," and I'm bouncing now. So it's a lot of things about business that we as consumers don't know, but I don't know. I wish him well on his future endeavors. I just think he caught something that I think he knows something that we don't.
Right. Yeah, because I know that for a while, you know, people talk about how like people that work at Disneyland aren't getting, you know, a good wage. People are working and living in their cars. They're on food stamps and stuff like that. And
Ain't no way.
the people who are getting these like huge profits at the top, and they're making sure that all these people are getting their dividends and whatnot. Why aren't you taking care of your employees? And I just feel like this Chapek guy may not have been the best strategy to help relieve some of that tension that they're having in that spot.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, we can move on from Disney. All right. So there was news this week, I guess, with Godfall, which, is like one of the games that has been announced to be a PS5 release exclusive, that they are stating that, quote, news is coming really, really soon.
That's not a good answer for me.
So you wonder if, because Sony has said PS5 news was coming February, but today's the last day of February, so they haven't really.
I don't think that was an official announcement though, as far as them coming showing something in February. I think that was just like fanboy speculation. I don't think Sony ever said they were gonna release any news in February.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, it's been fanboy speculation since they said they wasn't going to E3. So every month after that, it was always somebody saying, "Oh, there's gonna be some stuff." But they really never.
People just try to guess. No one really truly know the timelines of these things.
Well, my thing was saying, if the dev, if the people at Godfall are saying, news is coming, maybe that means PS5 news is coming, which would be awesome.
And that's what we really needed. Yeah, we need to know about PS5 news because those specs. I'm sorry, we're gonna talk about that later. Yeah, we need to learn what they got in their hardware and how much their projection cost was. I know they're not gonna show price, but at least show us what it looked like.
Right, like I'm excited. I mean, I love when a new generation of gaming starts. I mean, I'm ready to see everybody's stuff. Show me everything. Like I want to see it all. So, if they saying very, very soon, and that's like they saying that in between like now and E3, then I'm all for it. Let's go. I'm ready to see it. I want to see more. I've seen the trailer for this game, but I want to see more gameplay. I want them to show, just put their best foot forward. I want to see everything. Like, cause it looked like a dope game. It's definitely up my alley. I love action RPG type stuff. Yeah, Godfall. Yeah,
yes. Okay,
I love action RPG type stuff. So let's go.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it too. I know people like to think that we're not, but we are. And the reason why I said PS5 was supposed to be revealed in February is because Sony has actually confirmed that the PS5 reveal timeline will not change and will follow similar pattern to the PS4's promotional campaign, which PS4 was announced in February 2013 and then released in November that same year. So people were expecting that PS5 would be announced this February and then obviously released in November. So that hasn't happened.
Right. Like, okay.
Technically, we still got a couple of more hours left. So, hey.
Yeah, right?
Hey,
like maybe
that's fair. That's fair. Still technically February.
Yeah. They got that leap year extra day.
Right.
It'll be so everyone's
news rarely drops on a Saturday. It's either on a Monday or a Tuesday or a late Thursday.
It's somebody would sleep Friday and they might do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I don't know. I'm hopeful. I want to see something. Like, we know it's coming, but we need to know more. Sony, like, come on, like.
Yes, and I love looter games. You know what I'm saying? So like, you got the looter slasher. Like, I'm like, okay, this. It reminds me of like how you have Dark Souls, and then like you can invite somebody into your game for like a co-op type deal. I think that's what I'm thinking. Like, a Melee kind of Borderlands-ish type deal. Now, whether that's going to turn out to be a great game, we don't know. But yeah, it sounds new. It sounds fresh. Like that's what I'm looking forward to when it comes to next gen the most. It's like fresh ideas, new gameplay schemes and stuff like that, new areas and worlds to explore.
Well, I need them to come on.
You're like, where y'all at?
Yeah,
I feel like
you're
Microsoft
not
put a
saying
monkey
that
wrench in the
then.
plan though. Like Microsoft put a monkey
Hmm.
wrench in the plan. Nobody expected them to be like, boom, we're gonna show our stuff right like at the Game Awards. Nobody expected that. So now it's got
Right.
everybody kind of tight,
Yeah.
like, oh, yo, what, especially if you're watching this, the major platform holders, like you're like, okay, oh, so what Nintendo and Sony's gonna do, or like just that classic competition
Right.
thing, right? And and so that's why everybody's so uptight. Like if Microsoft never would have showed their console at the Game Awards, people wouldn't be on it right now. They'd be like, everybody be just kind of chilling, like any other time, you know. And people be probably wondering about both companies, about all companies. Like, okay, well, I mean, Nintendo dropping something seem like every other week though, with Animal Crossing and then the Banjo Kazooie and like so it's like Microsoft and Nintendo they've been in their bag and Sony just been waiting, like so, and that's where
Yeah, and
things
I
get
think
interesting.
with they're just that announcement of confirmed 12 teraflops and the specs that they confirmed, that probably also has made them wonder how whatever they have will be received.
Okay, wait, y'all. Y'all know I'm computer illiterate.
Hmm.
Explain to me what a teraflop is.
That's the GPU compute. Like what that means is like the actual processing power of the GPU. Is my understanding. And I could be wrong. I'm no technical genius. I'm a designer, people. Okay, but but it's
Right.
it's like that's my understanding of it. It's just the way to state the actual processing power of a unit. Um, and they do it in
Okay.
teraflops. So the
Yeah,
higher
and
the number, the better, basically.
yeah, iDizzy says in the chat as well, speed of processing. So, and processing power just allows for more smoothness in games, more stuff to be rendered, so the fidelity and whatnot. So, your processing power is really, the crucial element to be able to make those things happen.
Yeah, processing power. I'm sorry, like bigger worlds, high fidelity, but greater frame rates. Stuff us gamers care about. Like you want that game to play to be smooth, no jaggies,
Right.
no stutters, like no pop in graphics, like everything on screen at all times
Mm,
in high fidelity.
looking at you, Anthem.
Damn. All
Ouch.
right. I mean, it plays shitty on the PCs too, so I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. So, did we talk about the Xbox? That's the topic coming up later, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Hmm.
okay. Because I was like,
Yeah.
man, that'd been a perfect segue, but whatever.
We can talk about it now. When we can talk about the other one after. So, segue away.
Segue away. Well, I know Microsoft released their Xbox Series X, 12 teraflop news. Some of their hardware, more details about their hardware, about like the quick resume and being able to quick resume 3 games and things like that. A little bit more detail on it. I mean, I guess you read the article. You could elaborate a little bit more.
Yeah. So
Um,
they call it instant resume.
yeah.
Will load suspended games even after reboot. I know that everyone who has Xbox now, that you can basically go to your homepage, go to some other stuff, come back, and your game is still wherever you left it. But
Right.
if you load another game, then the other game, your original game stops essentially. So or if you shut down, your game won't be there. So this is basically saying that you'll have this quick resume that will allow you to go in and out of, what are you saying, like 3 games without missing a beat.
Yes. And I was trying to explain this to my husband, like how this would work. So like, cause I could pick 3 games that he like play religiously, and that's Rocket League, one of the 2K games, like Madden or something like that, one of them sports games, and Apex, right? He jumps between those 3 games. So if those three games is he, like, let's say he in the middle of playing Apex, and then as soon as he switch over to Madden, he can play Madden, and then when he jump back to Apex, is right exactly where he left off. It saves the state. You jump right to where you
Right.
pause the game essentially. It just holds its state. So it's pretty impressive to be able to kind of, and it's like almost instantaneous the switching between them. Um, so it's pretty cool.
So just to quickly run through, confirmed that we have for the Xbox Series X We have 4 generations of backwards compatibility. We have
That part.
smart delivery, which any games that are coming out for Xbox Game Studios, for Halo Infinite, all that stuff. What do you want to say? I'm losing my train of thought.
I had a
Okay,
list
so
here.
you're getting the right version of the platform exclusives, regardless of whatever you're playing. So if you're on a Series X, or you're on an Xbox One, or you're on the S, or whatever, you're gonna get the right one for the platform, or not platform, but whatever box you're using. Xbox Game Pass obviously is coming with the Series X, a GPU more than 8 times faster than the Xbox One. Xbox Series X will also support 120 frames per second. Visual ray tracing will drastically change game performance. Just to kind of give you guys, will help developers achieve higher resolutions, more stable frame rates without impacting final game quality. And then we have dynamic latency input. So that helps with stuttering and whatnot. We already talked about quick resume, DirectX ray tracing. I know ray tracing is like buzzword right now. HDMI 2.0 will work. So if you have TVs that use HDMI 2.1, you're able to use the Series X with that. And I think that's it.
Yeah, because you talk about the variable ray tracing. Ray shading, variable ray shading. So I don't know if I can explain this technology in layman's terms, but basically it's a patented process that is going to be exclusive to the Xbox Series X, to where it allows the developers to be able to render the shading effects faster, and saving processing power in the unit. Basically, is what it
Yeah.
means. So I think that's cool, pretty cool, and just you got to think about it like no other console is going to have that feature, right? It's exclusive to the hardware. So
And just to be clear, I'm sorry I said it kind of fast, but it's variable rate shading.
yeah, variable rate shading. Yeah.
Yep. So this, along with ray tracing and dynamic latency input, makes for us to have some pretty fucking cool games coming.
Right. And then the HDMI 2.1, if for people who don't know what that is, it'll just allow for the millisecond. You know how you get to when you play games on monitor, if you play games on TV, the refresh rate, it's the TV refresh rate, because the new tech is on HDMI 2.1, that'll be improved as well.
Yeah.
The best part for the Series X for me is the 4 generations of compatibility.
Okay, yes, it's all about the games at the end of the day. Let's be real. It's all about the games.
That's what it is.
That is true. So all generations, I think that's brilliant. Like, and then all your accessories work. So like your play and charge kits, things like that, all of that works with the Xbox Series X.
And I think we talked about it a little bit last week. I can't remember, but I know that Sony has already patented the DualShock 5 controller. So I just worry, like, with how they normally do things, if that means that we won't be able to use our preferables from last gen.
With PlayStation?
Yes,
that's what it sounds like.
No, they haven't really made any formal announcement in regards to backward compat on that stuff. So I don't know. I think this is a cool idea, because we all remember every time you're trying to switch generations, time to buy a new controller, it's time to get new accessories. So I'm thinking, I'm loving this direction. I think it's brilliant, and it's great, because I got the Elite Series 2 controller, and I'm so glad that it's gonna work with the Series X. So
and really it allows for you to go ahead and spend money on custom controllers and things like that, because that they're always going to work. Like, you're not afraid to go ahead and buy a Wonder Woman controller, because you'll be able to use it for a long time. So
someone in the chat mentioned smart delivery. I think that's a cool feature too. Basically, like, the game will scale to whatever hardware you have. So like, if you're rocking the Xbox One X, then you're gonna get the software that you need for that platform. If you're rocking a Fat Baby or the OG Xbox one, I mean, obviously you're gonna get the assets you need for that. But if you rocking that Series X, you're gonna get the highest of the highest, and it's just gonna know based on the hardware that you plug in. You gotta do nothing extra. You gotta go in and say
Mhm.
download X patch or whatever. You gotta do nothing. You just gotta just play your game. You're gonna get the best fidelity with whatever hardware you have.
Right.
I need them to go ahead and release a date, like if I can start
I know,
pre-ordering.
man. Oh my god.
Right.
They need to hurry up.
All right. So Rockstar, which is probably one of my favorite developers, just because. Uh, why can I not remember what I'm trying to say right now? But Grand Theft Auto has probably been with me since like forever, right? So like I remember being a little kid going to my cousin and him showing me this like box-sized person, stealing cars and stuff, and picking up hoes and all that stuff, and then seeing the game, seeing Grand Theft Auto progress through the years. But we know Rockstar, we know that they don't do these, reveals where they come on and they're saying, this is coming. What they do is these little subliminal,
Yeah,
reveals.
teasers kind of thing.
Right. And it looks like they're starting to do something similar again. People who, have no life have been watching their website closely, and you can see some of their slogans like killing dreams, murdering hope, fighting for the righteous, bullying the weak, in small print alongside some of their R letters and numbers, in their background.
Mhm.
So they're wondering if, maybe, and I don't know if you guys have paid attention to Twitter lately, but, GTA 6 has been trending.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
So, we don't know what's coming, but it sounds like something may be coming from Rockstar. And, I just have to say, I don't care what it is. I'm excited because all the games that they put out,
Quality, yeah.
I enjoy. And it'd be nice because, Red Dead isn't that old.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how I feel because, like, I mean, I had gotten so used to Rockstar releasing a game like, every
Once a
5 years,
generation.
right.
Right.
So this seems pretty close to Red Dead. Seems pretty close. But honestly, I really want it to be a new IP. I'm ready to see something fresh from them.
Right.
I'm okay with that. Back in the day they did the bullies. They did of course GTA is on its is if they release another GTA it'd be on its sixth game. Like I'm ready for something fresh. Like I'm starting to get some franchise fatigue. I want to see something new.
Yeah, so apparently even Stephen Ogg himself, aka GTA 5's Trevor, saying that the latter sequel will be arriving soon.
Mm.
So maybe we will. It's been almost a full generation.
Yeah, let the
since we had
floodgates open.
GTA 5.
Announce everything. Like
And I'm sure the way that Rockstar has it set up is that they have this group working on GTA 5 or everyone working on GTA 5, right? Then they pull some off to start doing Red Dead along with some other people, and then do that rotation, right? So GTA 5, I'm sure, has been being worked on, for a while. And I feel like even though we don't see, we see like 5 years between GTA 5s, we're there for another GTA. Even though it's close to Red Dead, I think we're still in that gap of GTA 5s, right?
yeah.
And I would say you have to also. I thought it was coming because now the GTA 5 is in Game Pass.
Yep.
You don't even have to buy a copy now. So there's like to the point, hey, we done made our money on this, so let's go ahead and announce, start teasing the next one.
Do you think it's ready though? Like, because I know they like to do when they do their announcements, it's usually a year out from the next game. Because I remember when they did Red Dead 2, it's like they had a solid year of marketing essentially.
Yeah, I think we're very early, in the announcement, and that we probably will not see a GTA 6 until next year. But I think that it's coming. I think that we can say that, GTA 6 is coming in the next year and a half. Mark my words, people.
I can't. I played. I played last this week. I played yesterday, so I'm
Yeah.
ready for it.
I need to play with you. Next time, hit me up.
I will. I will.
As long as it's not super late on a weekday. Weekends, I'm golden though.
That's what it looked like for me too. So yeah.
All right, so we already put in the chat, but make sure you guys get your questions in. We always want you to put question in big bold and then your question. We're gonna go into some little tidbits though that I've found. So I don't know who watches it, but Altered Carbon season 2 is out, and I hear it is litty like a titty.
So is the first season pretty good though? Like, I mean, I think I've seen bits and pieces from the first season, episode 1, but I hadn't got into it. So I just want to make sure it's worth investing my time into. Now I do like the casting for the season 2. So has anyone of you all watched this show?
I have not.
Yeah, I haven't either, but people have been bugging me to watch it. I mean,
Right.
like lots of people are telling me, please watch this so we can talk about it. Please watch this so we can talk about it. I know some aspects. So apparently the main character in the world, apparently you're able to be downloaded, right, into another body. So
Yeah.
in the first season, he was an Asian guy and now he's this white guy. And then now in the second season, he's this black guy. So it's the same person, but he's in different bodies.
Yeah, and that's part of the tech. The new, from my
Right.
understanding, that's part of the tech in the show. Like,
Right.
people with money able to live forever by transferring their minds into a different body. So yeah, like I said, I like the casting. The guy, I can't remember his name, which sucks. So that's what intrigued me when I saw him as being like the main guy. I'm like, yo, I might have to check this out.
Right. Yeah, what's his name again? He played Falcon.
Yeah,
He's
Falcon,
the
and
Captain America.
that's right. Yeah.
You have to forgive me. I can't
Is it
remember.
on Netflix?
Yeah, it's on Netflix. Yeah.
Okay.
It's on Netflix, and once again, Netflix coming with the
I
hit.
know, right? Clutch.
Yeah. All right, so we have Witcher 2 is coming, but not until next winter.
Oof.
I thought it was this winter.
I know, man. They tripping.
Well, like 2020 December, not like we're still in winter, technically.
That's what I'm saying. Like, oh God,
Like
I don't want to
basically
wait that
after
long.
Christmas to see all the finest that is Henry Cavill in The Witcher. Again. I also saw that they've also found who they're going to have play essentially his father figure from The Witcher. So they haven't even started.
Oh yeah, great casting too. He looked just like him.
Yeah, it's crazy because when I saw that, I was like, oh, so that means they haven't even started filming yet. Then I get the alert that says, yeah, don't expect Witcher until Christmas.
Right.
So,
Yeah,
That'd be
so
a nice Christmas present.
shout out to the chat though. Thank the guy. The actor name is Anthony Mackie is playing in the show that we were just mentioning.
thank you, King James. Yeah, and I like him. He's like such a nice.
He's a great actor, basically. Like,
person. Yeah, like I don't know if you guys know, but his father was a contractor, built the house that he grew up in, and on his spare time, he built houses for people in New Orleans who lost houses. So
that's awesome.
he's a really good human being. And then other news, I'm not a big horror person, but Candyman.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna be better than the original, man. And call me
I
biased.
don't know now because that wasn't kind of good.
No, man, we got better
Like,
technology, man. We got
Right.
we got better tech.
And it has my husband in it, so I gotta see it.
I like how she said her husband.
Oh, you talking about that dude from The Watchmen? I seen that.
Yeah, so I'll definitely be watching it just for him. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I go ahead and get
That's
scared.
that smile, man. Hey, that's
Right?
It's $1 million smile, man.
I'm telling you, the max teeth. But it looks like Mandalorian also will not be coming back until October 2020.
Man,
They,
wow.
I know, right? Like some of the best shows that have come out this year, or I guess last year, were toward the end of the year. So we get to wait all year for them to come back. They've confirmed that, the actors playing the main characters will be back. They've also confirmed that there'll be some new, people, and that we might see some lightsaber action this time around on The Mandalorian. And I have to tell you, we have the Quest. I finally downloaded the app to allow me to have custom songs, and they have the Mandalorian theme.
Where
my daughter and I had such fun last night playing to the Mandalorian theme. Like, that was like, the one that plays at the end.
Yeah.
Like, really heavy drum one. And I have to say that these custom songs, I feel, move with the songs better than the songs that come with Beat Saber, which is crazy.
Yeah. Well, because that fans are doing that stuff. Like, they know how to map that junk out. So it's
So like that big drum beat that you have, you're really hitting these notes on the drum beat,
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Did you guys watch The Mandalorian? Yeah.
Yes. Oh man, fantastic show.
Because I don't have Disney Plus. I don't want it.
I feel like it was probably the best Star Wars thing we've gotten in a while.
Yeah, I had my issues with it because I felt like the pacing when it first started was a little bit on the slow side, and I felt like the show was just a little too short. Like, oh man, I was just
it was like eight episodes, and then like
short, and then 30 minutes long episodes. Like, come on, Phil. Like,
we were definitely thirsting for more.
Yeah,
but apparently it's like very expensive to film that show, and they had to do a lot of like rethinking of how they produce shows to make it happen, just because a lot of those scenes are done in backlots.
They better try to film that bad boy in Atlanta or something. Save some money, because they're gonna have to figure it out.
But you don't want them to cut cuts down, and then the quality of the show might go down.
Right.
That's true.
CHAREECE, if you could be my question person, we're coming in on our last two tidbits.
Sure, yes, ma'am.
But my other husband, Henry Cavill, will be playing Wolverine. It sounds like that's a rumor, but I don't know what you guys think about him being Wolverine, because I feel like he's hairy enough. You know what I mean?
He's got the stature. He's got the stature.
Wolverine is not tall enough.
That's true. He isn't. That's true. He isn't.
Wolverine's not tall, but I need him to be tall. So
you just want Henry to be Wolverine.
I mean, yeah.
I low-key want somebody completely different and new, like, to be Wolverine. I don't want it, because I'm looking at Cavill as like, that's the Witcher, fam. Like, I see it, like now I look at him, I'm like,
before the Witcher, we were like, that is not the Witcher,
right?
So, and
like,
I know
he
that
nailed that role. Like, he got the voice down and everything. Like, this dude,
grunts and everything, he had that, which makes you feel like he would be, good.
Yeah.
And Hugh Jackman is not coming back. He's already said.
No, he already. Yeah, they gotta recast that. They gotta recast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People are saying, "Don't believe it. It's a fake rumor."
Yeah, I don't think it's anything real.
But if they want to revise that franchise, they gonna need a new Wolverine.
Oh yeah, gonna have to. Like I said, I want them to pick somebody new and put somebody else on the map. I mean, if you think about Hugh Jackman, that's how he started. Like, he wasn't like a known. Big time actor.
Like that.
Yeah, like he wasn't A-list until like after that, you know what I mean? So I say do the same thing. Fresh and new.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. You just find the right person,
Make sure they can fill out a suit, if you know what I'm saying.
Right?
Or not one, because remember now, a couple of scenes he has to be shirtless. It is Wolverine.
Well, yeah, that's what I meant though. When I said he can fill out a suit. That's what I meant.
Yeah. Like, make sure that body right.
I was trying to say it in the most, PC way I possibly could,
Oh, girl, bump that.
Just saying.
All right, and then our last little tidbit is, I don't know if you saw all the confusion with one of my favorite Disney movies was Mulan.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I haven't even seen it, and I'm a little bit upset about this, but
I know. So there's no Mushu.
Whatever, bye.
No Mushu. None of the original songs will be in this movie. And now they have said, which boggles me, and it lets me know that you have no idea what this movement is, but because of the Me Too movement, that now they're going to get rid of the love interest.
oh
So
Wow.
because they said that it would be confusing to basically have her boss be her love interest.
Then
That
how
is
is
not what
this?
that means. That is not what Me Too
So I got a
means.
question for y'all. Then how is this Mulan? If they taking all
Right,
that out, how is this
right.
movie Mulan?
I mean, because Mulan, the fact that it was her quote unquote boss that now sees her in a new light and sees that she too is strong. Like that was the whole premise of the movie, was to show that, So I don't
I feel
know.
like this is a classic case of when you change too much. Like,
Right.
come on, man.
And they said that I guess the actress that's supposed to be playing Mulan is very pro China and pro, what they're doing to Hong Kong and stuff right now. So they're bringing in all this political crap into the movie and
decisions.
essentially ruining the movie. And I don't know if you guys know, but I believe China is also funding a lot of that movie too. So yeah.
I don't think they took it out because of Me Too. I think they took it
No,
out
they
because
literally quoted that.
that's what they say. But if you watch the movie, he starts falling for it when he thinks it's a dude.
Yeah, that
Wait,
too.
what?
So in the movie, Mulan is playing a guy.
Right.
King.
Most of the movie. So he's essentially starting to fall for him before he even knows that he's a woman.
Oh wow, that's an interesting take. That's actually what happens.
Yes.
I need
So
to see that
this is our first
movie.
live Prince
See
in
that
a Disney movie.
I need to see that movie, man.
Yeah, I didn't think about it like that either, but I'm sure people are pinging in on that aspect. It's not like it's highlighted in the movie or anything like that, but I'm
It was
sure,
like undertone, right? Like an undertone. Yeah.
Right. So I'm sure someone is keying in on that. So I don't know. That's it. We're done with that mess.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and go on the
No
question.
Mushu, no Mulan. Let's go.
No more.
Right.
Y'all still going to see it though, right? Like it's a given.
Yes, I'm going to see it.
Okay,
I'm going
of course, right.
Or you know what? I'm kind of. I don't know. I might just wait till it come on
No
DVD.
full blown boycott.
I still haven't watched Lion King. I wasn't happy.
Oh man, let's
It's on
not
Disney
start.
Plus.
It's on Disney Plus, right?
Yeah, it's on Disney Plus.
Yeah, I have my issues with the whole Lion King live action one with Beyonce, because that's all I hear is Beyonce. Like, I can't, and I like Beyonce. It's just I feel like it's just
she wasn't needed.
Well, I don't want to say she wasn't needed. I just think it was overdone. Like overdone. Like it's you can go. I can only take like a certain level, and like she went past that level basically.
Yeah.
And so that's how it killed it for me. But outside of that, like it's to the point where I can watch that movie, but then when it comes to the singing part, I just be like, nah, man, like mute, and then like it's so sad, but it's real. So let's keep it moving. Sorry.
Yeah. Go ahead. Shout out to the 30 people watching right now. Make sure you guys hit that like button, and you know what? If you hit dislike, leave a comment. Tell us, what we can improve on. We're always up for learning.
That part.
Yep.
Constructive criticism, people. Okay, question time. First one up is Other Zinc. I don't even think I can answer this one. How do you think the PC master race feels that the engineer from Microsoft said that you can't make a PC today that's more powerful than the Series X?
I mean, I'll take it, I guess. So like, I mean, it is what it is. Just stating facts, man. You can't build one. Like a lot of the tech inside the Series X is proprietary, and you just can't. You can't build it. Good luck. Good luck trying. At least not yet. But go ahead.
Especially for the price point.
Right. For dollar, like that's the argument I always make when people try to compare consoles to PC. First of all, I think it's not an apples to apples comparison, because dollar for dollar console wins. Period. Performance, for the amount you pay for what you get, to me, console wins. But of course, PC is fantastic too. You get all the bells and whistles, all the frames, but you paying for it. You know what I mean? You paying thousands plus. 1,000 plus, for that type of performance. So it's a give and take on both ends of it.
All right. Anybody else want to take a chance at it?
Man, I don't even know PC like that. So I just want it to run good. I want it to look good, and with the games that I'm playing, to be honest with you.
All right.
Yeah, but they can't get mad at what he said. He just stated facts.
They did.
Of course. Everybody like to
All right,
justify their purchase, I guess. So
I guess, but damn, let me have mine. Don't kill my choice.
don't kill my dreams.
Yeah, don't kill my dreams. All right, Miss K,
No,
you
no,
gonna answer
I
your
think I
question?
think you missed. Oh yeah, see
Nope.
Miss K's okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
Miss K.
she
Yeah,
didn't follow the rule though, but it's all good.
yeah. So Miss K, we still gonna answer it, but next time put question in front. What are your thoughts about xCloud? Do you like it, and have you tried it yet?
Yes, I've tried it. I like it. So that's dope. It's great for like traveling. It's the convenience of not having to like when you're traveling, like pack your console, take your console. You literally can just hop in a game. As long as you got an internet connection,
Hmm.
you can just hop in a game, you grind out some. Like for me, it's been Destiny. Like I can hop in, grind out some Destiny, and hop out. So yeah, the public trials, all this stuff is public knowledge. You know what I mean? Like so, I mean, I'm enjoying it.
I finally got into it. I don't know if I already told y'all, but I finally got into the was able to do it, and
How was it?
it was I played Destiny. I don't know why, but I was playing Destiny on my phone. It was nice. Interesting. I thought it was cool. My husband thought it was cool, and I can't wait to try it when I travel later on this month. Well, later on in March, I'm gonna try it when I at my hotel to see if it works out. Um, but yeah, if it worked when it finally works to come out of beta, this is gonna be awesome. I don't. It's just there's. I don't know. It's like the geek in me just wants to try it out and show it off to people.
I know when I first tried it, I was just like scratching my head a little bit, like, yo, how are they doing this? Like,
That part.
yeah, because it almost it's just feels wrong because so used to like turning on your console and grabbing your controller, like you used to that motion, and then so when you see it on your cell phone or on your because first I was testing it out on my cell phone, but then I got an Android tablet and I wanted to test it on the internet too for like that larger screen, so I got a 10-inch tablet and I've been planning on that, and man, it's been a game changer for me. It's been my go-to. I even bought the little the razor, what's it called, jungle cat, to carry in my purse, fam, because it's that real. Like I literally like I have it with me everywhere.
Well, the Jungle Cat, is that the controller that goes on the outside of your phone, or?
Yeah, it goes on the outside of the phone, but it has this little thing in the middle. Think like you got like a switch, and you could put like the little
Hmm.
thing to connect the two Joy Cons. It has one of those, and it fits perfectly in your purse. Like it's like a small, tiny controller that you could put in your pocketbook. And so like, like I literally have that thing with me everywhere. Um, I just pull it out. Put my tablet on a stand, pull out my controller when I'm waiting on anything, and then boom, like and I think it's for that. I don't think it's something to replace the quality and fidelity that you get at home when you play your games. I think it's just for like, man, let me sign into this real quick and play this, or like jumping in and out. And I don't think it's gonna be something that's gonna be used to replace like the hardware. Um, I think it has what I'm getting is I think it has a market for it. I think it has a place for it. Um, and it'll blow you away just because the quality is fantastic, like the frame rate, the shooting, and also it all depends on your doggone internet connection though. Like, right,
Hmm.
if you got good internet, you golden. I got the T-Mobile, I got the LTE, so I have my tablet has LTE, so I got a actual like uh what you call those cards, the I want to say SIM card. Is it called a SIM card, right? When you put in your phone to get
Uh-huh.
internet, yeah. I got a SIM card for my tablet, so that I'm always connected, and that's
Oh yeah, so
um
you basically have a data plan for your tablet.
basically
Yeah.
yeah. So I'm always able to jump in, and so if you get one of those Wi-Fi tablets, then I mean obviously you have to wait until you have like a decent Wi-Fi connection and all of that. So I mean there's some caveats, but yeah, it's definitely legit though. It's legit. I've only had maybe a couple issues, as far as like frame rate drops on some instances. So it hasn't been perfect, but it's been enough to. I mean, when I'm playing a shooter, it's precise. When I'm playing a fighter, it's
She cut out.
precise.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you cut out for a second, Delilah.
I said. So can you hear me still?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was saying it's like some issues. You have some issues sometimes. When it comes to um, connections here and there. That's typical, right? With like anytime you change areas or change towers and stuff like that, you can see it. But when I'm playing shooters and stuff like that, it's pretty good. So
All right.
All right.
Um,
All right. Mitchy Dies. Did you ladies see Birds of Prey? I saw it last night and I thought it was pretty good.
I don't go
Yeah,
to
I'm
not
going
seen it.
tomorrow.
I'm going. I'll wait till I can be able to watch it in the comfort of my home.
I saw Birds of Prey. I thought it was dope. I enjoyed the
It was,
Oh,
it was
sorry. I
good.
thought you said Sonic. Birds of Prey was good.
yeah, I enjoyed Birds of Prey. There had some things about it I didn't really want too keen on, but
Like what?
oh man, just like some of the story part. Like I don't want to spoil the ending, but the ending I didn't like the way it ended. Like
Yeah.
I thought that was just it was too easy. Put it that way. Um, let's see. Without spoiling it, that was one of the things. Also, some of the dialogue was cheeky, like, but the ladies that played in the movie, the characters and stuff, I thought they did a fantastic job. I liked the way they told the story and how they kept switching perspectives. I thought that was pretty cool. Um, but yeah, I haven't seen Sonic yet. I'm looking forward to seeing that
I didn't get to
today.
see Sonic yet.
So I showed my kid the the intro to Spike Lee's movie where Rosie Perez is dancing. I showed her that, and I was like, that's the lady from Birds of Prey that we just saw. And she's like, how? How is she in both movies? She looks so different. And I'm like, this movie is so old. I'm just telling you, it's the same woman,
Yeah. Wow. I mean, it's great to see Rosie because she hasn't been in anything in a while. Like it was cool to see her, and she still got it. Man, her acting chops was on point though. I'm like, yo, where you been at?
Yeah.
It's like you realize, like, dang, I missed you, man. Like what's going on?
Like, why are they not putting you in stuff?
Right, you good at your job, girl.
All right. Let's see here now. Oh, Jazzy. Charisse, how's the PC life doing you? Found any new games recently? I have not turned this thing on.
How do I know you was gonna say that? Like this?
Cold blooded.
Right? What are you doing?
Oh, okay. I don't think I'm halfway through what you call it? What's the game? I don't forgot. God of War. I don't even think I'm nowhere near halfway point. I've been enjoying Persona 5. That's the interesting one. I haven't even started Hero. Well, I started it, but I need to restart it because I think I messed up Horizon Zero Dawn. That one.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I'm doing in there anymore. I haven't turned this thing on in almost 2 weeks.
How are you doing with the controller? Like in understanding square, triangle, circle?
Oh, wow. Press X. I pressed the wrong button. Oh, press square. I pressed the wrong button. Like, what the hell? Who puts square on a controller? Who does that?
PlayStation does. Triangle and square, circle. Yeah, those are face buttons.
That's not
when you play Switch. Yeah.
Thank you. And then I do play Switch. I'm all confused. I have trust issues now. Yeah, it's not a good look, people.
There's nothing you're looking forward to in regards to like PlayStation.
As of right now, Final Fantasy VII, because I've never played the game before, and everybody swears it's like the best thing since sliced bread. But I'm like, you know what? I could just wait a year and play it on the Series X. Like,
man, no, I'm not waiting a year for that. I'm playing that junk when it drops. Anyway, so check this out. So have you all picked up Animal Crossing?
It doesn't come out yet.
Okay, bet. But I'm waiting on that one too. That's one I'm looking forward to.
And apparently, I got to buy 2 copies of that.
Or 2.
Oh, one for your daughter. Yeah, me too.
Yeah, cool.
Well, how about you play it first and then you give it to your daughter after you finish?
That's not how Animal Crossing works,
right?
Like no, they say no sharing. Bump that.
Yeah, like I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, damn, I gotta buy 2 of these.
Yep. Yeah. So, okay. From Farscape, love that picture and that name.
Farscape is that old. Ain't Farscape used to be the old search engine back in the days?
No, you're thinking Netscape.
Okay, there it is. Okay.
Oh yeah. With the advances in tech, do you believe a time will come when lone developers will be able to create what we consider today to be AAA games? Yes.
AAA games is hard, but people, they're getting I feel like indie developers are getting pretty close. I've seen some indie games that look like
Gorgeous.
right, look amazing, and you'd be surprised there's only like a 5 people working on it, and it's just like wow, like how do you do that, you know? I mean, the tech always improve, it gets better, so I could see that, but I think AAA to me is more than just the graphics. It's everything. It's like physics, AI, and for that, I feel like you need a significant size team. I'll say more than 5 people. And I've seen instances where a 30 people team can come crank out something that's close to AAA. So I wouldn't necessarily count them out, but it's hard, man, and it would take years, and sometimes it's double the amount of time it would take for a larger team. So even though the game may come out looking like AAA, I mean, you're gonna be waiting a while to get it.
All right. Anybody else?
No, I agree with Delilah.
Yeah, me too.
All right. Let's see. What is this? Mm.
Some of the
Okay.
conversations is funny. Talking
Yeah,
about
that's what I'm
like,
like.
what is
Hey,
that?
what about the battery with the?
Right.
Okay. Okay. Hey, Rain G4. Rain, I thought we weren't gonna get you this week, but you fooled
Here he
me.
is.
Do you ladies feel like Sony will adopt smart delivery? They need to.
Wow. We don't know.
Right?
We don't know anything, right?
Yeah. Like,
Nobody does. Like,
yeah. Like he has another questions, basically along the or someone else I think has another question along the same lines, And I'm just like, they just haven't shown anything. Like they need to start showing us stuff. Like we know
Yeah.
nothing.
hey, we all we
And
know
then
everything in due
again-
time, though.
And then it goes back to what Lady says, that maybe they ain't got nothing.
I
Somebody-
think you just wanted to say that, Cherise.
Right?
I don't know, man.
I didn't start the conversation. I'm just entering it. Okay.
I got you.
Okay. So, it's okay though. It's okay. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, I went too far.
What are your thoughts on the T virus coronavirus? Is Umbrella Corporation behind this?
Hell
Yes.
yeah.
Gosh.
They made that. They made that. That ain't
Oh my
just pop up one
gosh.
day. It would, right.
I'm not tinfoil hatting right now. Like I'm chilling mode. man.
Right.
You know,
Put my tinfoil hat on. They started it. All right. That was
All
my answer.
right. The next one is have you ladies seen Sonic the movie? I think we already answered this.
not yet.
Not
Yeah,
yet.
I want
Want to see it
Hopefully
tonight.
tomorrow. Yeah. And
I
then
Drizzy. Lion King is terrible.
That new Lion King? Hell yeah. Terrible. Beyonce can say that.
Dang,
and
man,
then
I was
from
like-
iDizzy, what game are you most excited for 2020?
Animal
I
Crossing.
think we get this. I get
Yeah,
this.
we get this every
We
week.
get this like every
Every
week.
week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
right now.
Animal
Probably
Crossing.
Doom Eternal.
Wow,
I'm
Doom
still
Eternal,
waiting
it's
for
coming.
Cyberpunk.
Huh?
Oh man, Cyberpunk. For me, it's Halo Infinite. Let's go.
Well, I'm talking about like right now, like in
Right.
the immediate future for me.
Oh,
I
immediate
can't
future.
even-
Oh, Ori. Next week.
Yeah, Ori's
Couple
coming out
weeks.
soon, yeah.
When did that come out? When does that come out? Let me see.
She's gonna
Right.
take a day off, y'all. She's gonna take a day off.
Hey,
We got-
Don't tempt her.
saying, man. March
If you
11th.
got- You got it.
March 11th. I
Yeah.
can't wait, man. Ori. That's what I'm waiting on. That's what's next.
She's gonna midnight launch that shit. Watch.
Hey, facts. No shame.
I couldn't get past. I couldn't get it. I mean, it's a good game, but man, that first part of the Ori game, that first Ori game, had me busting down in tears. I couldn't.
Yeah,
Alright.
my daughter bought it for the Switch, right? So she's like, "Oh, Mama, why you?" Imagine I have played this game and everything. So she's like, "Mama, why you didn't tell me about Ori? What's so good?" Then she comes in here about an hour later, all sad and upset. Mama, it's so sad. And I'm like, "Oh my god."
It is
Like, babe,
sad. They
like, you
pulled
have
out
to
the
buck up and
heartstrings
finish it.
heavy. That
Man,
first
such a good
30,
game.
40 minutes, the first 30, 40 minutes of that game, they pulling on your heartstrings. That's how they get you.
Yeah,
That's how
man.
they
They make you care. They make you care right away. You're like, yo, I got to see what happens to this little dude. Like,
Did you see the plushies?
Oh, yes, of course. I've seen the plushies and the
No, the
onesies.
question is, does she have one yet?
Do you have a
Right.
I
plushie?
have the plushie. I have the one with the sleeping and the Kuro and the and Ori. Him holding Ori while you sleep. I have that one. I don't have the new
Oh,
one. I don't have the new one. Um, I been got that the previous one though, uh, some time ago. Took forever to get here though, cause they just shipped it from the UK. It took. I swear it took like 2 months for me to receive my plushie. I was low key upset. I had forgot I had ordered it and everything. I'm like, what's
so you came
this?
in and out like, what's up?
Right?
Right?
Surprise! Like, you know.
Yeah.
Shoot.
All right, and then I think the last question, maybe from same old Primal Data, what do you think about the blackout on PS5 spec news?
Is it a blackout? Is
Oh,
that
it's a
like
blackout.
they're officially not announcing anything, or it's just they don't? Because to me, a blackout means that Sony themselves have told people not to release information. That's what a blackout means. What
Like
they're doing
deliberate,
right
like
now,
deliberate, like
they're deliberately
yeah.
like, we got stuff, we're just not going to announce it. That, to me, that's what a blackout means. What they're doing is like, they're not even announcing a blackout. They're just not announcing anything. And to
I
me,
just
that's
I just think it's just expectation control basically. Like I think all of like we mentioned this earlier, like with Microsoft showing their stuff at the Game Awards, it's like our expectation is heightened. Like we want news now, and you know, and so that's part of the problem. So it feels like as if you know Sony is not really showing anything or talking about anything because this kind of messed up the timeline. This is, I mean, it's out of what everyone expected. So it's like now they have to figure out how they're gonna do their presentation when maybe it was set for February and now they're gonna do it in March. Like because things have changed, right? It's all about strategy and execution and what you decide, how you decide to approach these things. I personally think that I don't think there's a blackout on any news. I think this is just part of their plan, and the information will be dropped eventually. That's how I look at it. And they got plenty of time to do it before E3. If they do it during E3, they got time. It's not like as if it's just that as gamers we're a little bit impatient when it comes to these things. So
a little bit
a
impatient.
little bit, a lot. Well, you already know.
All right, I think we're gonna have to cut y'all off on these questions because
they're compounding them now, man.
yeah. Now I feel like every time we get done with one question, we got like 2 more. All right, so whatever questions are here, because I see 3 more, I think we're gonna cut you guys off because then we'll be at 2 hours. So
you gotta at least save them. Save them for next week if we can.
Okay,
That's
so
true,
you go ahead and do that.
Okay.
So King James says, since Sonic was a success, what other video game franchise would you ladies like to see as a movie, or what failed attempt deserves a second chance?
Ori. I want an Ori movie. I'm sorry.
It has to be animated.
Yeah, I don't care if
Right.
it be animated.
Well, the thing is that they've been making them, like live action type.
That's true. I don't know if I want to see that yet. I don't know if I'm
Golden
ready.
Sun would be good as a movie.
Golden Sun?
Which one?
Golden Sun, the video game on Nintendo.
I've never played that game, and everybody loves it.
Yeah, it's an RPG. It's a good game. I played that back on the Game Boy Advance back in the day.
We can make Grand Theft Auto into a live action.
Oh, God.
That's any other
No.
movie. Mm-hmm.
That's every movie, though. That's every action movie that's like...
No, I need you to like pick up the hose and all that. I want to see all that.
Oh my God! She said pick up the hose.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Any other movies y'all want to see, mate?
No.
Dang, I'm trying to think. I'm pretty sure there's some. I just can't think of anything right now.
All right, so from same old Prima Data, what upcoming Disney or HBO Max or basically whatever subscription service show are you looking forward to next?
I don't know, but I can tell you guys one show that I'm watching right now that I think all y'all should watch, and that's Hunters on
I've heard so
on
much about
Amazon
that. What is
Prime.
that?
Yeah, I saw that. I heard.
Oh
that
my
that's
God,
supposed to be
y'all
good, too.
watch it. It's good. It's got Al Pacino
Watch
in
it.
there.
I dare you. I dare you.
Yeah,
Watch it.
it's a good show. Like my husband and I, we're kind of going through that one. So that's the only one I got to recommend right now. We really got nothing else to add to that. I don't want to spoil it either, so just check it out when you get a chance, if you get a chance. So yeah.
We really need to make that Discord for shows.
Right?
Yeah, you guys make sure you join our Discord too. We're
Yeah.
in there. I'll try to get the link in here right now. Last question from Other Zinc. Do you think Sony is afraid of Xbox Series X? If no, why don't they say anything? If yes, what the hell did Sony say?
Okay. They're 25% nervous. They're 25% nervous.
I honestly feel like nobody truly know. Like, we got time, man. They might show something Tuesday. Y'all just need to chill.
When is E3? Less than 100 days?
We ain't talking about that.
Yeah, they ain't going to E3, so what they gonna do?
Well, they got to show something before then. They have to. They have to.
They go again. As petty as I am, they're gonna show something in the middle of Microsoft's press conference.
Well, they need to. If they don't show,
so you think they're gonna wait until E3 and then show something
at E3?
Okay.
At E3, like we in line for our ticket, and they're gonna show something.
Man, that would be crazy.
Yeah, they would get Petty of the Year award.
They would. They so would.
I would be.
I'm all for it though. Let's go competition, baby. Let's get it.
Yeah,
let's go.
Sure.
Talk about that. That's some news right there. But
right. Jazzy Noop, no E3, no PAX, no GDC. They running out of events to go to.
They announced that they were going to be at Tokyo Game Show?
They didn't say nothing yet.
Oh, dang, man.
Yeah, and with what's going on, it's worse over there. So
right.
But I bet they better not put no Tokyo Game Show.
Yeah, if they go there and not to the others, that would look really weird. But
I mean, hopefully that whole thing with the viruses, they got the,
I still say next month is the month to know what's going to be happening with that. Like at the end of March, if things haven't gotten better, we probably need to look toward E3 being canceled as well.
Yeah.
That ain't gonna stop me from going to LA though.
Yeah.
The tacos.
Not them tacos. I ain't eat tacos in 6 months.
Okay, y'all, I am hungry. Please be quiet. You know what? I'm going to go eat some Mexican after this.
Oh man!
Don't forget to make some beans on the platos.
It don't matter what kind of Mexican spot you at. Ain't nothing like LA tacos.
This is true, but now y'all done made me hungry.
I want them El Pastor so bad.
Yeah, I love how people don't even know about El Pastor, and then they taste and they're like, "Where have you been all my life?" Yeah, I heard other people have asked for it in other parts of the country, and people look at them like, "Okay, ¿qué pasó?"
Right.
So yeah. All right, I think that is it.
All right,
we are done with volume 106. We greatly appreciate everybody that stopped by. We love all you guys. Please, if you have ideas for us, please let us know. We're always open to criticism. And yeah, all the love you guys show us all the time. So we'll be back next week. And ladies, start with your outros. Go ahead, CHAREECE.
Yes, this is your girl CHAREECE. You can find me on Twitter, on Mixer. I'm usually always streaming in the morning times when I get my schedule back on straight, and Wednesdays and Fridays at 3. I am usually streaming something, usually weird looking, because I still got to start on Kingdom Hearts again. Why, Lord? Why? But we're going to do it. We're going to work through it.
Yes. All right. Lady, where can they find you?
Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. Much love. Thank you for the chat. Thank you for being awesome as you are. You can check me at lady_infamous415. I stream from Thursday to Sunday. Also, you can check me out at my side piece, aka Twitter, lady_infamous30, aka I need a vacation. And I'll play what I feel like playing those days. Thank you for showing up. We appreciate it.
Yes. And this is your girl Delilah HD. You can find me on Twitter at Delilah_HD. Right here on Grown Woman Gaming. Since I don't stream or anything like that, but I do post video game news all the time on Twitter, so catch me there. All of our streaming and Twitter information will be in the description after the show, so feel free to check it out. And you all know you can catch us also on audio only on Spotify, all your favorite other platforms like iTunes and so on and so forth. So thank you for rocking out with us, and we'll see you guys next week.
Yeah, and please make sure if you do watch us or listen to us on Spotify or Apple, you guys leave comments, rate the show, please. And yeah, we might have a contest coming soon. We're talking about it, so look out for that.
Yeah, because we need a new logo. So we want to do a new logo. So we might be announcing something regarding that soon. But
yeah.
All right, and I am LBOOGIE0208. You guys can catch me on Mixer Tuesday through Friday, 7 p.m. to about 10 p.m. shooting some shit up. And on the weekends, just whenever I feel like turning on that stream button. You can catch me on Twitter, LBOOGIE0208, and on our Discord. Make sure you guys go hit up our Discord. We're usually posting crazy memes, good-looking food, not that crazy crap you see.
Shoes.
Oh my God, people! Hey, wait, people! We're gonna post food on our Discord. It better be seasoned properly.
We'll talk about you.
we'll get ready.
Don't put no struggle meals up in here.
Yes.
Don't put your dry ass chicken on there and think we're gonna be like, that looks good. Now we're gonna say that looks dry.
Or we'll help, and then we'll help you make it not dry.
Right. Yeah, we will do that. We will show you how to make it better.
To make a long story short, our Discord is pretty fun. We try to have a good time in there. So yeah, check it out. Join us.
All right. Thank you, y'all. Have a good weekend. Stay blessed.
All right.
Love y'all.
Peace.